Yeah.
Alright lads, back again. Kind of a bit of a follow-up to the last video where I talked about my car history. So I've had a few messages on Instagram regarding getting a daily driver. So a few questions and few concerns. So I just want to go over them today, and maybe I didn't explain it clear enough in the last video. So it was just to sort of clear a few of those questions up. So I was asked why I want a daily driver, and why, if I get a daily driver, I was considering a Fiesta ST. So the guy who asked majority of the questions, I think he was called Craig. I want to say he was called Craig. If you're not called Craig, I'm sorry. But anyway, hello. Basically what he was saying is that the Fiesta ST isn't going to be much cheaper to run than this, and yada yada yada, so it's not a good choice. As I've previously mentioned, I'd be getting a daily driver not to save money. I haven't ever said that I want to get a daily driver to save money, because it doesn't make any sense. So to put it simply, if I got a second car to save money on fuel, so if I was getting an extra, if I was saving maybe 60 quid a month in petrol in this, that's great. But for 60 quid a month, I'm still going to have to tax, insure, MOT and put fuel in another car, which is surely going to be more than 60 quid. So I would end up getting a second car but being out of pocket, if that makes sense. So that's not why I want a second car, that's not why I want a daily driver, that's not the thought process behind it. So there's a few reasons that I am considering getting another car. One is because I don't want to put loads of miles on the Focus. I'm planning, as you know, I'm planning on keeping this car forever and ever and ever. So I don't want to rack the miles up. I don't want to be putting 10,000, 15,000 mile a year on it, because that's not the intention of why I got the car. As I've mentioned previously as well, I want the car to stay special. I drive the car every day and I love it. I absolutely love driving, I love everything about it. But if I drive it every day forever, then it's not going to be special, it's just going to be my car that I drive. So I want to keep it for, you know, the summer and the weekends when the weather's nice, to kind of bring it out of the garage and, you know, as a treat. Driving it every day is amazing, but, you know, the specialness of the car then does wear off. So that's the other reason. And the final reason is because if the car is not my daily driver and it is parked in the garage, I can do more stuff to it. So at the minute I'm limited. When I'm doing I like to do mods myself. I like to mess about, and, you know, I enjoy doing that. I like to have fun with it. So I want to do that. But at the minute I'm limited because I need to kind of do things that I can do on the weekend. I'm more than capable of reconning the wheels myself. I used to work in a body shop, so I can do the wheels myself. But it would mean that the car's going to be off the road for an extended period of time, because I wouldn't be able to do that and do a proper job in 2 days. So that's another reason. And I suppose another reason is just because I love cars. I love having cars, I love driving cars, I love working on cars, I love looking at cars. I'm really sad. I'm guessing you were the same with your love of cars as me, or you wouldn't be watching me sitting talking about cars. I'm constantly on Auto Trader and eBay and Gumtree and Piston Heads and websites like that, looking at cars. Always look at cars every day. So that's a biggie, I suppose. I just like to have cars. I like everything about cars. I've said cars a lot, haven't I? I might just call this video Cars. Oh, Disney's probably copyrighted that. Nah. But yeah, so the Fiesta ST isn't set in stone either, so there are a few options on the table, which I'll talk to in a second. Just let us jump in and get a quick haircut. Right lads, there you gone. I've had a fresh trim. So where was I? Daily driver. So I really do like the Fiesta ST. I don't know what it is about. I mean, I do like Fords obviously, but I just think it's a nice car, and I've driven one and it was really good. It was a decent car. I think they're pushing about 180 brake out of a Fiesta. You know, it weighs out. Good car, but I'm kind of random. So, for example, if someone's looking at buying a 3 Series BM, the other things that they're going to look at is going to be an A4, C-Class Merc, maybe it's a Passat CC, that sort of thing. They're going to be looking at a 4-door saloon. I'm thinking about a Fiesta ST, but I also want a VW Caddy van, little 2-seater van, the little one, a Passat Estate. Like, there's no sort of category, there's nothing. I'm not saying like I want a sporty hatchback or I want an estate. I look at everything. I don't have a type, so I'm just looking about to see what I fancy. I'm in no hurry. I don't need to get a daily, but like I say, it'd be nice to be able to do more stuff to the Focus. So if I've got something else to drive on a day-to-day basis, then the Focus can be technically off the road for as long as I need it to be. So I can spend more time, I can do more stuff to it myself. Like I said, there's lots of stuff that I want to do to the car, but I can't because it's my daily. So I'd like to do the wheels myself. I'd like to get it up and get all the underneath painted, get everything took off. So I'd like to take the suspension and all the brakes and stuff off and get everything sandblasted and powder coated and get everything cleaned up so the underneath looks as good as the top. You know, because it's 10-year-old, it's done 56,000 miles. It doesn't look brand new underneath. It's not going to. These are all things that I am fully capable of doing, but I just can't because I need the car to get us to work and back and do the school run and shopping and stuff like that. So at this point, I'm not ready to buy a daily, and I couldn't even tell you what the daily's going to be. I would say the top contender is a Fiesta ST at the minute, but trust us, that will change. There's loads of things. I looked at it in a Barth 595, my mate's got one, it's amazing. So many options, there's so many cars out there that I like and that I would happily drive on a daily basis. So I just need to have a think about it, and when I'm ready, then, you know, I've got to start thinking about it properly. At the minute, I'm just window shopping. But yeah, it was just sort of the questions around why I want a daily and, you know, why a Fiesta ST. So they were just sort of passing comments in the last video. There was nothing set in stone. I'm not definitely saying I'm getting a daily. I'm definitely not saying I'm getting an ST. It's just food for thought, really. So what would you, if you were me, what would you buy? What would you have as a daily? What would you want a pot or two and from work in? And also, if you were in that position and you had the Focus off the road, what would you do to it? So like I say, all the stuff I want to do is sort of just getting it to be nice, so getting it all clean and getting it all fresh. If you watch the video where I did the brake calipers, you'll see under the arches the suspension's looking a bit ropey. Not ropey as in it's broke, it just looks rough. All the brakes look a bit rough. It's just that, you know, the age of the car. There's no problems, everything's sound. I checked everything underneath. When I had the wheels off, everything's completely sound. There's no serious rust. It's all just like, you know, surface rust. There's no problems. I just want it to look nice. I know it's stuff that people will never see, but when it's your car, you want it to be the best it possibly can, don't you? So that's going to wrap it up for today, lads. Just another fun video, a couple of questions. I love it when you contact us on Instagram. I'll leave my link to my Instagram down below. If you've got any questions, if you've got any suggestions, whatever, drop us a message on Instagram. If I get enough, I might even do a Q&A video where I answer all your questions in one go. But yeah, so nothing serious in this video, just another chat, just another little chat, lads. I hope you enjoyed it. I always say that, but I genuinely hope you do enjoy the videos. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, lads.
Yeah.